Hey guys, this is Kick It with Flat Mat Roller Derby, and this is week 1 of 4x4, and it's your short abs sequence for the week. You'll need either a yoga block or a rolled up towel for this sequence, and you'll get started lying on your back. So as you come to lying on your back, you'll bring your knees into your chest for a hug, and start to take a few rocks from side to side. Maybe circle your knees in the air, first in one direction, and then the opposite direction. And then you'll roll all the way onto your left side. Move these props out of the way. Stretch your arms out in front of you and scoot your knees up towards your arms. And you want to watch that your knees and your hips and shoulders are stacked so they're not out of line. And you'll take an inhale and open your right arm out to the right. Try to keep your joints stacked as you open up, even if that means your arm doesn't come anywhere near the floor. And if you're not sure that your joints are stacked, you can always bring a block or a book in front of your knees so you keep your knees in line with that block. And then with each breath out, you'll let your body settle a little bit here. Let your arms soften towards the floor, whether or not it actually touches. Head can face any direction that's comfortable for your neck. And then you'll slowly bring your right arm back across. Return to your back, bring your knees into your chest for a hug, and you'll roll all the way onto your right side. And again, stack your joints, stretch your arms out in front of you. And as you inhale, open your left arm out this time. Try to keep your joints stacked, even if that means your arm doesn't touch the floor. And take a few deep breaths here, letting your left arm soften towards the floor or rest heavy on the floor with each breath out. And you might feel a stretch across the front of your chest here too, depending on how tight those muscles are. Good. Left arm comes back across your body. You'll roll onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest for a hug. And then you'll place the soles of your feet down on the floor. And you'll grab either your block or your rolled up towel, whichever you've got, and place that in between your thighs. You'll scoot it right up towards your pubic bone, so you want it closer to your pelvis than to your knees. And you can do this one either with the soles of your feet on the floor, with your shins parallel to the floor, or with your feet reaching up towards the ceiling. This one will be most intense. This one will be least intense, but I promise you'll still work. You'll bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. I'm going to work with my feet on the ground because I have low back stuff going on. If that's the case for you too, you may want to choose feet on the ground. You'll take an inhale here, point your elbows towards the ceiling without lifting your head and shoulders up. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block, curl your tailbone, just your tailbone up. And then exhale, lift up directly towards the ceiling and pull your low belly down. And then take an inhale, lower halfway. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block, curl your tailbone up. Exhale, elbows reach straight up towards the ceiling, pull your low belly down. And then take an inhale, lower partway. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block, curl your tailbone up, and exhale, elbows straight up towards the ceiling. Make sure you're not reaching with your chin, you're tucking your chin in a little bit, letting your head relax. And inhale to lower partway. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block. This time, exhale, elbows go towards the right. Still pull your low belly down, both shoulder blades come up off the floor. Inhale to come back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block. Exhale, elbows go left, both shoulder blades up, pull your low belly down. And then inhale to come back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel, curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows straight up towards the ceiling, pull your low belly down. Inhale to lower partway. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel, exhale, elbows right, both shoulder blades up, pull your low belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block. Exhale, elbows left, pull your low belly down. And last one, inhale to center. Hold your breath, squeeze your towel or block, curl tailbone up, elbows straight up towards the ceiling, pull your low belly down. Squeeze a second time, and then inhale to release all the way down to the floor. And you'll keep that towel or block in between your thighs. Walk your feet back so your fingertips just barely touch the backs of your heels, or lower your feet down if they're lifted. Palms flip towards the ceiling, and you'll lift your hips up. And take an inhale, open up across your chest, your belly. Feel that stretch across the whole front of your body here. And then exhale, try to scoop your tailbone a little bit towards your knees so that you're lengthening your low back. Good. One more breath here, expanding across your chest. And then exhale, release your hips down towards the floor and take that towel or block out from in between your thighs. And you'll resist the urge to hug your knees into your chest. Let your feet come as wide apart as your mat, knees drop together. Just gently begin to rock your knees from side to side. This is to release your low back, release your abdominal muscles a little bit here. Before we go right into the next thing. Good. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. Start to rock up and down. Rock from your head to your heels. Take a few rocks and rock up to seated on your mat. You'll have the soles of your feet on the floor to start. Hug behind your thighs. Draw your shoulders back so you're not hunching in here. You're lifting. And then start to lift up onto the tips of your toes. And you might stay right here, or you might start to tip yourself back onto your sits bones and let your shins come parallel to the floor. Keep your chest lifting as you do this. You're not, again, rounding here, you're lifting. And then maybe you reach your fingertips towards your toes. You'll take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower halfway towards the floor. Good. Inhale to lift back up. And then exhale to lower halfway towards the floor. Keep drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale to lift up. This time you could exhale and maybe twist towards your right. Try to tap your fingertips to the floor. Inhale back to center, lift up. Exhale to extend out. Maybe you twist and tap your fingers towards the floor. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, let your feet come down to the floor. Hug behind your thighs. And let your soles of your feet come together, knees come wide. Take your fingertips to the floor behind you. Lift your chest forward. Press the soles of your feet together. So you're opening across your chest and opening across your inner thighs. You'll take a few breaths here, seeing if you can soften your knees towards the floor. Maybe just let your knees bounce up and down a little bit here. Good. And then hands come to the outside of your knees. Scoop your knees together. Tip your weight back onto your sits bones. Maybe toe tips stay on the floor. Maybe your shins come parallel to your mat. Reach your arms out in front of you. And this time as you exhale, you're going to twist left and press out through your palms. Push out and through. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right. Press out through your palms. Try to lift your chest still towards your knees. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left. Press out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right, press out. And then inhale back to center. Hug behind your thighs. Start to lengthen your legs, reach out through your fingertips and lower halfway towards the floor. Belly button draws in. And then you'll slowly lower all the way down, as slowly as you can. Once you come back down, bring your right knee in towards your chest for a hug. Press out through your left foot. Try to reach that foot away from your hip as much as you can. And then begin to draw some circles in the air with your right knee, trying to keep the left side of your pelvis down so you're not rocking your whole pelvis here. Just drawing some circles, good. And then in the opposite direction. And then hug your right knee in, and you'll cross your right leg over your body for a twist. Open your right arm out to the right. Gaze could face towards your right hand, or maybe directly towards the ceiling. And then you'll return to your back. Hug your right knee in, and swap sides. Stretch your right leg long. Bring your left knee towards your chest for a hug. Reach out through your right foot, trying to move it away from your hip. And then draw some circles in the air with your left knee, first in one direction, and then the opposite direction. And then hug your left knee in, cross your left leg over your body for that twist again. Left arm opens out to the left. And head faces any direction that's comfortable for your neck. And then you'll bring it back to center. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Place your feet down on the floor. Soles of your feet come together. Knees come wide. Reach your fingertips behind you. Arms up alongside your ears. And then you'll slowly stretch out one leg and then the other. Bring your hands to your belly. Let your eyes close for a few moments in Shavasana. And just feel your belly gently lift and lower your hands. Let those muscles move. And you can stay here for a few more minutes, or bring your knees in towards your chest for a hug. Roll to one side and make your way back up to seated. This is Kick It with Flat Mat Roller Derby. And that was your short abs sequence for week 1 of 4x4. I'll see you later this week with your long sequence.